afternoon, everyone. How we doing? It's another Saturday, and it's going to be another $1 hunt. And this is going to be a good $1 hunt compared to last week. I know last week was a good one. We ended up, I think, with 18 silver coins, or 19, I believe, out of 11 boxes. But today's going to be a little different because we have a little bit of everything. We're going to start off with this box that has a 223.9 in it. I'm not sure if I feel something in this one or not, an edge, but I have another one that's 223.6 or something. So I just think there's some farm penny in here. I'm not sure until we get it open. And then we also have a 226.4 and a 226.3, hoping to see silver and hopefully 90% silver in those rolls. So yeah, it's going to be a good one. We have a proof ender. I have two silver enders, possibly a third. I have a dirty silver, and it's a heavy roll, so I think it is a 90% silver, but I won't know until we open the roll. So, yeah, 6 Loomis boxes this week. 5 out of the 6 have heavy rolls in them. 5 out of the 6 have silver enders. 4 of the Brinks boxes have 1, 226, 1, and everything else is normal. So, Brinks might not do it this week, but they did it last week. So, yeah, there's a lot of new coin enders in this box. So, yeah, we're going to get started. How's everybody's Memorial weekend going? Here, it's not going well. It's raining. It's going to rain all day and into tomorrow. So, yeah. We're going to have some coins. So, yeah, I'm just curious. Finally got a couple light rolls and hoping to see something. First thing I think of is magic coins. So, we'll see. Let's see what we find today. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Yeah, anything under usually a 223.9 usually has something in it. Foreign coin, magic coin, not sure, but let's see what's in this roll. Nothing stands out on this one. Could be nothing in it, but let's see. Let's see if we can find a die rotation or something here. Usually if there's a magic coin, it's usually a die rotation. Hey KG, how are you doing today? Good afternoon. Could just be a coincidence, that's all. The other roll, I definitely feel an edge. I think it's going to be a British coin. Well, I don't see anything funny about it. I don't see anything funny or feel anything funny, so we're going to say it's normally light. And one way to find out is the weight of coins. So I'm just going to set that aside for now. Let's see what happens. But yeah, there was nothing in there showing off. A lot of new coins, but that one there got some tone to it. That looks like a proof. Could be a proof. And it is not a proof. It is just a beautiful 2002 NIFC. Probably from a special mint set, I'm going to say. That is just nice. 2002. Yeah, it could be. I could measure them. Let's weigh them up just for funsies. I forget what year that was, like 71 or 72 or 80s. I forget. Yeah. Oops, sorry. Should get my other scale, but we'll do this one here since it's next to me. I don't know if you can see that. No, I can't see it. How can you see it? Can you see it? Barely. Hey, Deborah, how you doing? Usually weighs around 11.3, so that's 11.2. See which one's wrong. 11, we'll just say 11.2. Kind of losing my voice here. 11.2. 1117, but let's just say 11.2, 11.2, 11.3. There it is, 10.8. I'm sorry, 10.1. That's the one that weighs light. Sounds kind of normal. Let me make sure they're all not, something else isn't wrong. 11.1, 11.2, probably the one. Sometimes you get a light planchette. It sounds normal, but it sounds a little off. 11.2, 11.1. Yeah, just because a coin's supposed to weigh 11.35, it's a lot of wear to them. They'll weigh different. You can have a light planchette. I remember, forget what year it is, but you have the quarter stock. Quarter stock was accidentally used in the half dollars, which gives you a light planchette. It's 11.3. I mean, even a newer coin, there's 11.181. That's a 2024. It's supposed to weigh 11.35. Yeah, that's the one. That's the one that weighs funny. 10.188. But I don't see anything wrong with it except it's got a lot of wear to it. And now, you know what? It almost looks like it's got an edge. It's hard to see it. It just could be the way it is, but definitely not a magic coin. Hey, Hunter, how are you doing? Definitely not a magic coin. I'm trying to get my scope to come up now. My scope won't come up. Okay. Scope won't come up now. But yeah, 1998, Philadelphia. I'm just going to say it has a bunch of wear to it. Definitely got some wear to it. I'm just going to set that aside for now. Don't know why my scope's not coming up. But yeah. It'll come up sooner or later. I'm doing well, Deborah. We're going to have a good day there. Now it comes up. Everything's in slow-mo today. Yeah, I had a rough night the other night. It almost looks like a separation here, but I'm just going to say it's just not a separation at all. It's just a light planchette, we're going to say. Yeah. Yeah. 225.7. I'm hoping we get a lucky 7 today because there's quite a few 7s. I'm hoping that with some mark coins in this one, there's fresh marks too. There are some fresh marks. Now, I don't know what it was the other night. What day was it? It was Wednesday night. Not blaming it on Applebee's. We went to Applebee's on Monday night too. But I didn't have any problem. The food was good and everything. Came home. Yeah, this is different. A lot of purple marks. And then the night before, I went to bed early, and my wife brought some, I'm going to call it apple cake. So I ate that after we got back from Applebee's. And I noticed that it seemed to have a, yeah, I forget what it was, 8.8. I thought it was less than that. Or I always thought it was around the 10s. But yeah, I ate it, but it had like a, I don't know what you would call it, a sour smell to it. And I was fine when I woke up Thursday morning, but around 9 o'clock, Mike just felt so nauseous. I went to the bank, dumped coins, and I told my wife I just want to go home. And from like 1 o'clock, I was in bed all day long until the next day. It was kind of a rough night. But I have no clue what the hell I got. But yeah, it was rough. Felt like somebody kicked me in the back. I mean, kicked me in the back. That's how bad it is. I have no clue what happened there, but yeah. I think we have a silver, maybe. Maybe. It's hard to tell right there, but it's got a weird tint to it. Yep, it's going to be a silver. And you wouldn't even know that was silver almost if you wasn't looking for it. But there we go. First silver. Beautiful. 1968 from Denver. Wow. It's got that copper more than silver look to it. But yeah, we got silver in roll number 8. That's what my wife said too. But it's like, you think if I would have got food poisoning, I would have been sick the night before, right? I mean, I felt all right all the way up until about 9 o'clock or so. But yeah, it was rough, dude. Yeah, terrible. I mean, last week when we got these boxes, only besides the extra box, out of the normal 6 boxes that I got, we only got see, somebody definitely marked. These are some fresh purple marks. There's some fresh markings here. But yeah, it was rough. I mean, I was so nauseous. I just didn't want to throw up. I hate throwing up. It was rough. Yeah, we definitely got somebody's marked coins. Yeah, last week we ended up getting 6 boxes. We only had 1 silver out of the 6 boxes of Loomis. And then, yeah, like yesterday I woke up and I'm like, I feel better, you know? But like today I'm just like, I feel better, but I feel a tad nauseous, but yeah. So yesterday I only ate, we went to the diner, all I got was soup. I figured I'd just eat soup. I ate chicken soup. I didn't get a fever or nothing. I don't believe I had a fever. It was just whole body ached and felt like somebody kicked me in the back. I mean, kicked me in the back. Badly. That's a beautiful 1988 from Denver. Look at that. Yeah, I got a funny feeling if we're going to have coins that look this good, I might even miss some today. Let's hope not. So yeah, 5 out of the 6. No kidney stones. That would be terrible. I hear about that stuff. I would know. I don't want kidney stones ever. Somebody marked them pretty good. Somebody marking them real good. Another 7. Can we get a lucky 7? Got bonus stuff. Got bonus stuff. We're gonna get silver in the box. So bonus stuff is good today. Yeah, 5 out of 6 boxes. I do believe we're gonna get silver out of. And the Brinks boxes, they don't look special or anything. So I was hoping we'd get Ender back-to-back weeks with the Brinks, but right now we're actually at 40 boxes for the Brinks. We ended up getting 18 silver coins out of 40 boxes. That one last week had 16 in it. So out of 40 boxes, we did get 3 had silver in them. One had 16. That's a nice 1986. Every time you get 88s and 86s and 85s, real nice. You usually get 87s, but hasn't happened so far. Maybe today it'll happen. So, I ate nothing on Thursday. I ate nothing, man. I just went to bed. Friday, yesterday, I finally, we went to go eat. I had to go do my coins, which I felt a lot better. No way I would have. It was brutal. It was brutal, man. Wednesday and Thursday was brutal. Brutal. A lot of 2024s in this box. Yeah, I believe 5 out of last week we had 1 out of 6. I know my you think that black one is silver? That'd be nice. Dirty silver? I don't know. It'd be nice. No, it's not. That's 1981. I don't know what happened to that. Been in a fire or something. Was that roll number 8? We get a silver and that's it so far. Yeah, it's amazing the difference from week to week. Roll number 20, 225, 8. Definitely somebody's marked coins. So if you're watching, you got your coins. This looks a little different. 23. Seeing only mostly 24s. Yeah, I'm pretty sure a lot of people's weekends are ruined. Especially in Pennsylvania. I don't know how the rest of the country's doing when it comes to the weather, but yeah, it's been brutal. What'd you never see before? What'd you never see? Purple stripe. I've seen some coins before with like those marks, but those are definitely fresh ones. I've seen them before, but not so bright and standish out. So yeah, I've seen them before, but that's fresh. That is definitely fresh. There's no doubt about it. And years ago, when you first started doing it, you used to see so many different marks. I mean, you still see them, but over the years they get thinned out. You know, you only see one every now and then, but you're getting somebody's fresh dump in a sense. I'm pretty sure I saw a guy on YouTube. He took a marker. He had like a really wet marker, and he would just go like this, just like that. And it was just slopping all over the place. That's how he was marking them. So I'm assuming that's what this person's doing. They're just running down the sides and marking them. And he was doing it right when he was doing on digs. So it's like, well, you know, you're the one marking them. Well, people ain't happy about that, but hey, whatever. Whatever floats your boat. He was using, I don't know if he was using a marker, if he was using one of those, you know, those bingo things. It was because it was so wet. I remember it being real wet and sloppy. Yeah, this doesn't look so wet and sloppy. I know it runs down through on the sides, but I don't think it's one of those things from bingo. Bingo! Bingo! Well, that's 25 rolls. 1 silver that we saw. Definitely a lot of new coin. I don't think all the boxes are loaded like this like last week. Last week we only got that one silver out of 6 boxes. This kind of looks like the same kind of box, but I was hoping since we found one silver, and I know that extra box I had was a Loomis, but that was from a different week because it wasn't so loaded with new ones. So I was hoping we got one silver last week. I was hoping we get some silver this week if we got circulated boxes. So I believe we got into some kind of, there's a 2018 Denver. Yeah, how's everybody doing? Any plans for the weekend? Anybody planning on standing out in the rain? Drinking beer and smoking cigarettes? I think we're going to get silver number 2. Can you see it through all the purple and glitter? I think we got silver number 2. Yeah, we do. Another 68, but a little more wore down. But cool beans. Roll number 28. 28 was his name-o. It's amazing. Like last weekend, mowed the grass Saturday. Sunday, Monday, it was hot. Tuesday, it's like now you got the heat back on. The heat's on. Open the pool up on Sunday. It's like you can't even clean it out because it's just so raining. And, yeah. Wow. 225.5. Kind of weird. All them new coins and you got one in one roll. 24. All right, 20 to go. 225.5. I wasn't sure which box to start off with because I didn't want to start off with the Enders because I feel they're better boxes, I guess you could say. And I didn't want to start off with the Brinks box because there's no thumbnail in that. So I just chose to start with this one. But I feel the other light roll is going to have something in it. I think it's going to be a British coin. British. I think it's going to have a British penny in it. I think so. Hopefully it's an old one. It's rare to get 2 light rolls in a same day. Anybody else find anything in the last week? And the 23 finally. I flipped those coins when I opened the boxes up, and I did not see that proof ender until I went to weigh them up. So it's kind of weird how you can miss a proof. I don't know why I missed it. Maybe it's because all the new coin enders, it kind of look proofish sometimes. All right, our first heavy roll is a 226.4, and hopefully there's going to be definitely silver in here for that weight. I see it already. You see it right there. It's right there. Can you see that whiteness? Right there. I can see it. Boom. Boom. I like it when they look like that. I'm going to say it's a Kennedy, but it's very bright. Yeah, 1964. 64 from Denver. Mid mark on a 64 for Denver's right there. If you didn't know, it's right there. That's a D. 90% silver to go with that 40s. Oh, that was terrible, man. 41 years old. Yeah, salt. They don't know why, but wow. Apparently he's had something going on for a little bit with something. They need him. Yeah, that's brutal. I'd like to know why. Something going on. That's brutal. 41 years old. That's brutal. You think it was pneumonia? They never really said, so I don't want to speculate. Nobody said yet. He's been having something going on, though, with his head. Is that what it was for real? Damn. That's crazy. What is it, like last week or the other week? He was called for medical during the race or after the race. That was like a week or so ago. Oh, they just did. Okay. That's just insane, dude. You think there's bonus stuff in these rolls? Wish they were, yeah, gold paper or something. Never know what's going to get in the roll. Whatever ends up in the bag will end up in the roll. That's brutal. That's just brutal, man. That's all I got to say about that. That's just it. 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're home. I mean, if we get 4 silvers out of this box, it's a good box, but I was just hoping it'd be more. You always hope there's going to be more, especially with, the couple heavy ones. But you're never going to be in it with the heavy ones. But at least we got a couple 40s. Definitely getting at least 190. The 226.3, there's no guarantee on that one having a silver, but I'm pretty confident there will be. Oh, we had a sinus infection that started all of it. Yeah, if they don't have what's on your labeled on your forehead exactly what's wrong with you, they'll never know until you're done and like, oh yeah, we missed that. Yeah, we really messed that up, didn't we? Yeah, 225.8, hoping for 40. There ain't nothing in there. Nothing. Ammonia. It's amazing. Ammonia do you in all the time, huh? Not like he was an old man, He was a young fella. He's only 41 years old. That's brutal. Brutal. Definitely. Well, we'll know if we got a mix of these in all of these boxes. But yeah, I like them already. I like purple stuff. It makes silver come. Big old 4 and H or something there. Crazy. $226.3. Yeah. That's terrible. 226.3. All I see is that could be one there, but I see new there. Oh, there it is, right in the middle. 226.3. Is it a Benji? Nope, it's another Kennedy. 64 from Philadelphia. Cool beans. 2 rolls to go. 224.9. Last roll luck, maybe 225.8 might pay off. Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Every time I get 8s and 9s, I'm always hoping to see a silver in them. No last roll luck in that box. That was a good box. 4 silver coins, 240s, 290s. Amazing. Look at that beautiful 68. It's like somebody opened the roll up yesterday and dumped them. That's crazy. But yeah. Difference between been around for a while versus recently dumped. Yeah. Crazy cool. And then 290s, a P and a D. P and a D. That's awesome. Just think, if we could average 4 coins per box today, we'll end up with 40 silver coins. Let's see how close we get. 1/10 there. 1/10 there, boys and girls. 1/10. You know, one thing about these Brinks boxes, even though they really stink, we did get a good box last week, finally. But you don't see a lot of new coin enders in these boxes. I think last week we had one with a couple in it, but for the most part, they're like void of 23s and 24s. But they're void of silver most of the time too. So let's see what we get out of our Brinks box. I was hoping for double ender weeks. Yeah, I know it's too much to ask for, but yeah. I was hoping after last week's 16 in a box, that was a good box. That's actually a 22 from Denver. 22. Yeah, that's crazy. See, like, it's like they've been in storage forever. And we know that there's 23s and 24s and 22s in them here and there, but they're not like loaded. But they're not loaded with silver either. There's another 22. That one's from Philadelphia. And a 23 from Philadelphia. That would be a good day if we could average 4 bucks today. I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know. Anything's possible. How about a sleeper box, huh? 24 from Philly. You can't count out the Brinks boxes for having silver in them, because we have gotten silver out of 3 of them so far. Sorry. But if I can get a good box, 1 out of every 40, I think that's worth waiting for. We're averaging less than half a coin per box, which 1 average would be better, but we're going to keep chugging away and see what happens. There are circulated boxes, and at least we know they will have silver in them if they have silver. They're just few and far between, that's all. That is not silver. It's not silver. What is it? See, look, Deborah, you see that purple? See that purple right there? And that purple there? That's old purple. And I was hoping it was going to be a silver, but that is not silver. Somebody painted it somehow. You can see it. MP did it. He did it. You can see the white on there. MP did it. He manipulated. He's a manipulator. Yeah. Metal detector fine. Somebody was happy they found that. $50. That's a good day. I used to find them all the time. Painted edges. They were usually just whitewash or whatever, the white out or whatever. And then sometimes people would do something that looked like real. You swore to God it was silver, but not. Some people have nothing better to do sometimes. Hey, what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna mark all the edges and make them look like they're silver. That's what I'm gonna do today. That's what somebody said. So they bought some stuff to mark the edges to make them look like they were silver. I actually thought that was going to be a chrome-plated one for a second, but yeah. Definitely was not going to be silver. A figo. Just a figo. There's like hardly any new coins in these boxes. Kind of weird, like all the other boxes are getting new coins. Loomis definitely. And yeah. You get a new one every now and then. 24. 24. $23 and $22. Philadelphia. Denver. $225.8. Yeah, when I was dumping the coins the other day, there was a stickered coin I missed. It was kind of messed up. You couldn't read what it said. Kind of had a phone number on it, too. That's a nice 74 from Denver. Let's see if it's got the DDL. It does not. It does not. Yeah, I feel a little nauseous in a sense sitting here. It's not so bad, but you can just feel the niceness, I guess you could say. Yeah, I get worried every now and then, every week now. I don't know if we're going to get new coins or circulated coins, so. Open the boxes up. I was happy to see circulated coins. Still only seen that 120.26 so far. It's amazing. Like, we're almost at the end of May 2000. 24. Oh, somebody loves us. They put a heart on there for us. And I've only seen one 2026 coin. Pretty sure we're going to see them sooner or later all the time, but it's just weird. Like 5 months into this game, and I've only seen one coin. It's weird. Yeah, I think the next Loomis box I'm going to open up is the one that has no heavy ones, nothing going on with it. It'll be from my extra bank. That other one, it does have an ender. So I believe 5 out of the 6 boxes are definitely going to have silver in them. I just don't know about the 6th one. So we're going to do the 6th one next. There's a 2021 from Philadelphia. You got 21, 22, 23, 24. That was the first row. On to the second half. Been a while since we found the commemorative too. Mm-hmm. If we're going to average 4 a box, we need to start doing something here. We need to do something here. Yeah, these Brinks boxes really bring my totals down, but these Loomis boxes, I'm well over. I'm like 70 some boxes or something, and 40 some of them have had silver. So yeah, I'm well over 50% of the boxes having silver. I mean, that's great. But I'm down to like 40. Well, I'm only at what, 40 some boxes with the Brinks with having silver, but I'm up to 100 and I think I'm like 130 some boxes for the year or something like that. $20 rolls to go. Can we get 1 silver out of a Brinks today? That would be nice. Last week we had 1 in 1 box. 16 in another. I was hoping to get some of that dump this week, but usually when a week goes by, you don't see it the next week anymore. That is not silver. Another one. Somebody messed up a really nice bicentennial by trying to do a little bit of something. $2001. $2001, 24. Yeah, one thing about last week, there's a 22 from Philly. Another 22 from Philly. 225.6. Yeah, I don't think RFT found any silver last night. I don't think he found anything last night. Here's another one. They're messing with them. They're messing with them. Is it MP on this one too? Yep. I think MP's starting to do it. MP, unless he just happened to mark a coin it was like that. That's kind of weird. All of a sudden we're starting to see a couple of MPs with that silver edge. Cheap silver paint, we'll call it. Little paint job. MP is everywhere, boys. Yeah, we're going to do the box that has no heavy ones, no light ones, no enders, nothing going on with it. There's another 22. Still haven't seen a 25 or a 26 today. Good news after all the worrying that Brinks had silver in them. We know they do have silver. It's just few and far between, that's all. So I'm hoping every 10 weeks I get a good box. That would be good if you could get a good box every 10 weeks. Maybe 40 boxes. That would be awesome. We're going to find out. We are going to find out. Something tells me maybe I should go to another bank and order 4 more boxes of the Brinks and get 8 boxes a week. But it just gets to be overloaded after a while. You can't, like, I mean, I can, but it's just the idea of getting them and then getting rid of them all in the same week. It overloads you. 514, or I guess 514 we'll say. Get overloaded with them. I can't believe when I first started doing this, I used to do so many boxes. It was insane. Insane. And now I'm getting 10 a week again. I'm just happy with that. I'm getting more than 10 is just getting a little overload. Two rolls to go at 225.6. Yep. Last roll, 225.6. And no silver. No silver in the Brinks. It's mostly expected, but you always hoping. Not going to ruin my day, I can tell you that right now. There's no doubt about it. We had a good start already. Boo box. Speaking of boo box, what comes with a boo box? But a boo penny. Boo. Boo. What we have up there last week? We had like what? 6 of these up there, 6 or 7 boo pennies. We didn't find nothing much in a lot of the boxes. It was terrible. Terrible. All right, my extra box. The one that has nothing going on with it. This is an extra box because this comes from the extra bank. I was not getting them there, and then I stopped to order some one day, and now we're getting 2 extra boxes because that's all they will let me order. So yeah, there's a lot of new ones. Yeah, there's no heavy ones, no light ones, nothing much going on with it. And right now, this is the only box for Loomis that I believe don't know if it has silver in it, but we're going to find out because all the other ones have got heavy rolls in them. 2 of them got enders yet. And all of them except this one has heavy rolls in it. And the last heavy rolls, they had that in it. So yeah, we're good. We are good. But the average for a box right now, and 4 of the boxes are going to be skunks. That's 2007 from Denver. See, there's a nice one. I mean, if you're still starting a book, you can still start. You can still find nice coins to put in your book. No doubt about that. Yeah. A lot of new ones. I don't think it really matters when you see a bunch of new ones or a bunch of old ones. It's whether or not there's silver mixed in with them. So circulated boxes is a good start. Last week, our boxes looked just like this, and they were rough. Roof. 225.7. Will it be a lucky 7? I'm looking too lucky. It ain't looking too lucky. There's only 1, 2, 3 coins that look old. Boo! Boo, 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 boo. Man. This is the box you want to see a silver pop out of these. With all them new ones. These are wrapped tight. You can feel them. Then you get one roll with one new one in it. It's amazing how that does that. $430, $330 already. Dennis said to give him a call. I tried to call him. He didn't answer. I don't know what he's doing today. See, there's another purple one. Is that fresh purple? I don't know. Kind of could be. I don't remember seeing that purple last week. I could tell you that. Definitely seeing it this week. You only get 1 or 2. It doesn't pop out in your mind, but you see a bunch of it, you know you've got it. Lots of new ones. Yeah, last week we had silver, boo boo, silver. It was silver and a proof, boo boo. Then it was silver. I think it was all was in. It was a boo boo, and it was a silver. I know we got a proof in there somewhere. And then the last 3 boxes after that were nothing. Yeah, it was 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was 7 boxes that literally had nothing. So 4 had silver. Ended up with, what we end up with 3 proofs, I think, last week? I think 3. That was a very slim pickings last week, literally. Looks like we're going to get a gold coin. What's this dirty coin first? I was hoping that was going to be a silver, but it's not. We got gold. Ooh, and it's counter stamped too. That's a nice one. Counter stamp. What does counter stamping say? I cannot tell. It's usually 60 to 80, but there's a bicentennial. Gold plated. Should be a 60 to 80. And 1960 to 1980. 20-year anniversary of his presidency. Kennedy's presidency. Yeah. Nice and shiny, gold plated. Cool beans. We got gold. We won't get skunked. We're going to get gold anyways. That's awesome. Yeah, usually when you find a gold plate, it's usually counter stamp, but lately it's been like counter stamping just ain't happening lately. I don't know why. And this bad boy is wrapped tight. Right. We got gold. We got silver. What are we going to get next? I don't know. We're either going to get a magic coin or a foreign coin, I believe, out of that other light roll. Gold. Gold in them there rolls. Gold. $225.2. Yeah, the first box we had a proof. Oh, that was a Benji last week. Got one Benji last week. That's right. We got a Benji in the first box. That was my extra box. Happened to pick up. In the bank, I picked my boxes up. The guy came out to tell me that some lady, not yesterday, but the day before, came in and dropped a couple $100 worth of half. Older lady dropped off a couple $100 worth of half dollars. And it just happened to be in the drawer of the girl that wasn't working yesterday. I told him to save them for me. I think I might have to get up early and be there when the bank opens up on Tuesday. I don't know if we're going to find silver in this box, but we're going to try. If it's here, we'll find it. This might be leftover last week's boxes. A lot of new coins. Very wrapped, very tight. The first box is not wrapped this tight. This box is wrapped tight. These papers, the rolls are wrapped tight. You can feel it. You can feel it. Got gold. Can we find silver? Will we find silver in this box? Well, you think if like last week 1 out of 6 had silver, and that this week 5 out of 6 had silver, we're 50% of the boxes. That's pretty good. That's where you want to be. I mean, 50% of the boxes is pretty good. I mean, couple years, 2 or 3 years in a row, me and Dennis were only averaging like 20-25% of the boxes there for a while. It was insane. Boxes were really bad. Really bad. No, that's not silver. I need silver. It's silver. It's going to be a cool silver coin. Yeah. Newest boxes, I'm averaging well over 50% of the boxes. These Brinks boxes, we only got 3 right now out of 44 or 41. That's not good. And luckily it was 16 in that one last week. That really brought your 2 used coins in that whole mess. And look, there's like 1 used old one in there. There's one new coin in that whole roll. That is crazy how that does that. Roll number 30. Man, look at that wore out coin. It's all dirty and black, wore out. People find silver in this box, 225.7. We're running out of chances. Another roll with no new ones in it. Crazy. I think we have a bent one now. Bent and wore out. Yeah, that one is bent. Yeah, last week I missed a bent coin because it went through the machine and I could hear it in there clanging around. It would not go through the machine, so I got to open it up. Yeah, it was bent. I caught that one bent coin last week, but I missed the other one. It was bent a little bit. Does not like bent coins. Neither one of the machines like bent coins. They do not like them. The one machine will just keep clanging around. The other two, they'll literally get stuck, and they'll start smoking if they get stuck. You don't want them to get stuck. They'll literally start smoking. Yeah, I don't think we're going to find silver in this one. I just don't feel it. It'll be all right, though, because we get 5 out of 10 boxes that's silver. That's 50% of the boxes. Even though Brinks is our worst ones at this. Still hope. Still hope. Just makes you wonder, like Loomis, you get so many new coins back in them, but yet the Brinks were not. So it's like less people dumping at Brinks, and you're getting like older stock, I guess you could say. Gold Maple, how are you doing? It's going good. A little slow right now, but we're working on it. How you doing? Another roll. Not one new coin. No silver, but no new coins. We're getting there. We got silver enders coming up. We got heavy rolls coming up. We got a light roll coming up. Yeah, we got a lot coming up. We're just doing the not so nices right now, I don't think. Yeah. We got lots to come up today. We're only on box number 3, so I was hoping I wanted to do this one next because it didn't have anything jumping out at me. That's good. I'm glad you're doing good. Does Canada have like a Memorial Day thing too? I think they have something. I believe you're from Canada. Yeah, that's why I ask. Phew, it's getting warm in here now. Yeah, when I went upstairs around 1 o'clock, I thought about it during the night. I kept waking up all the time, and I did not want to move. And I'm thinking about the cats. I'm like, the cats aren't going to get fed. mean, they get fed twice a day, but I'm thinking they're not going to get fed. But luckily, my wife put some food out for them because I usually do it. I'm thinking one of my cats is going to be food. One cat's going to eat the other one. Okay. When's your Memorial Day? It's not the same. It's the same time as U.S. or Remembrance Day? It's in March. Okay. You already had yours then. Okay. Yeah, I knew I thought I heard of it, but yeah. There's bonus stuff in this box too, but it doesn't look like we're going to get silver out of it. We got 2 rolls to go. November. Okay. 2 rolls to go. 224.6. I think after that showing of this box, we're going to grab one of the other boxes that should have something in it, because we have 6 and 4, so we can do 2 of these back to back. I was going to save the ender boxes for last, but you know what? Let's throw something in it. No silver in this box. Crazy. $50. Yeah, we did find one gold-plated counter stamp bicentennial in that box. That was it. Hey, Vincent, how you doing? Yeah, the first box we ended up finding 268s, 40% silvers, and 264s, 90% silvers in that. And the second box had nothing. So yeah, we're looking for silver, searching $50 boxes. We're gonna do, I don't know, what are we gonna do? We got one ender, 223.6, 226.4 to 226.6. We got a proof. We got a 226.4, an ender, 226.7. You know, don't know. Proof. I'm gonna do the worst box of what I have left. We have one that has a 226.4. How you doing, Vincent? We made it through another week. Yeah, I just think that last box we did was remembrance of last week. We do have one heavy one here, 226.4, and if it's like the first box, 226.4 should pay off with a 90%er, but there's no guarantees. That's why it's marked in orange, because orange is my heavy rolls. Other than that, there's nothing else going on. There are a lot of new enders, but not as bad as the last box. So we're going to hope there's silver in there, because if there's silver in there, the next 3 boxes of these will have silver, because 2 of them are enders. Yeah. No, they may have to, for circulation, the only commemoratives that they're making on, I don't really call them, bicentennial is not really a commemorative, I guess it is, but it isn't. They were made for circulation, just like the 2026s are being made for circulation. Yeah, I'm just wondering if they're actually going to make a different kind of commemorative for like mint sets. I'm curious about that now that you say that. I don't know. That's a good question. For myself, anyway. Yeah, 65. Yeah, and 64 and back is at 90%, and then 65 to 70 is 40%. Yeah, that is correct. Wait a minute, I'm on the wrong. I still got to put another bucket in there. Another box in that bucket. Yeah. I wonder if they're making a different kind of commemorative for like a set. I don't know what they're doing for that. I don't know if they make a commemorative $50 for sets every year, which I don't think they do, but maybe a clad, not a silver though. That'd be nice if they made a silver one. Yeah, quarters and silver dimes would be 90% silver. Everything's pre-64 and older. You found a steel penny last night. That's cool beans. Was it a 1944? That would have been cool, even cooler. Yeah, that'd be cool. You never know. There's one out there somewhere. Somebody's gonna find it. Yeah, Canadians are usually 92.5, but then they went to what, 80% silver and 6% silver, I think. Looky, looky, looky. I think it's going to be a cookie made of silver, roll number 5. Is that going to be a silver at a roll number 5? Looky, looky, looky. It's going to be a 66. Philadelphia. 40%. Boom. Cool beans. Roll 5. Cool beans. Cool beans. Is that going to be a dirty silver? That'd be cool if it was. Back-to-back rolls. Dirty silver, maybe? Can we get dirty silver today? No, we will not. 20 years too new. Muscle Shell is doing that again. How you doing, Muscle Shell? 225.5. No new ones. No new ones again. You're going to average 4 per box out of 10 boxes. We need a lot of coins to make up for the last 2 boxes. So that means, yeah, a lot. We're going to need more than 4 in the next, yeah. Yeah, 92.925, yeah. 80%. Did they make a 50% silver coin at one time? Somebody did, or was that just, okay, there it is. 68 to 70 or 50%. Yeah, there it is. It's just, yeah, it's crazy. They still made them up to 50% silver up to 1970. We were doing 40s up to 70. All right, roll number 10. 25-2. Yeah, I just did not want to do another Brinks roll box already and no get any silver, because every other box now should have silver. You know, you had silver, Brinks, no silver, Loomis, Brinks, yeah, it's going to be Brinks, Loomis on out. So hopefully the Brinks box will have something in it, one of them, I hope. One can only hope. Yeah, 70. Yeah, they're only 50% silver. And one thing about the U.S. commemoratives, they stopped making silver $half commemoratives. I don't think that's silver. No, that ain't silver. That's just dirty. That's just a dirty coin. 86. The 86. They stopped making silver. What was the year? It was the George Washington silver commemorative. And then when they did the 86 Nation of Immigrants, that was the year before was the last for silver $half commemorative. I don't know why, because it's all part of a mint set. So I wish they would have made them in silver, because, yeah, they made so many of them. And we find so many of them. Just think how many more silver coins we'd have. Yeah. Oh, they went back to 99.25. Cool beans. You know, I've been doing this for like, what, 7 years now? I've never found the Canadian $half. Not one. But the other week we got a Canadian half penny, or no, half penny, half cent or something. Bank token, half cent, and it's actually real. It was crazy. Never found a $50, but we found like a half cent. 99.9. Cool beans. Silver dollar. I don't know. That 66 was a teaser. Roll number 5. We're roll, 18 now? Coming up on roll 18. Still no other silver. And roll 25 is actually going to be the heavy one. Yeah. I don't know why they stopped making a silver $50, considering it was part of a set, and the consumer would have paid for it anyways. I would have rather had a silver commemorative versus a clad commemorative if I had a set. 225.5. Roll number 20. This roll is wrapped tight. Roll number 20. Not helping out. Okay, 225. 2. Nope. Yeah, we haven't got a commemorative in a while. We're due for one. We're due for something. How about a silver? How about another silver right there? Roll number 22. 22. First year for the 40s. 1965, Philadelphia. We got 65, 66, and 68, and 64. Cool beans. Yeah. Oh, I'm looking for 63s and on back, too. We found the Benji last week. It's a few and far between, but they're out there. $225.3. I'm just happy that there's silver out there to be found, period. You would think, like, with everything going on, like the things that we know that we look at every day with the silver and stuff, it's like, who would throw it away? But some people have no clue. 226.4. You think there's a 90%er in there? Do you think there's silver in it? Hey, look at the edge, like right there. You see that right there? That's white, very white. That's going to be a silver right there. It's going to be a silver right there. Very white edge. Man, that almost looks, I don't want to say that looks proofish, but that is a bright white edge. Is that a proof? Oh, man. Talk about a commemorative. George Washington, last year, commemorative silver proof. Wow, we were just talking about this is the last year they made silver, and we just found a proof. Wow. This was the last year they made 90% silver, $50 commemorative. Then they started making the 86s. What are your odds of that popping the heck out of there? Is that crazy cool or what? That is beautiful. $50, man. Look at that. Man, that my first one I found was not that nice. What gear is this one anyways? Wow, talk about George Washington popping out on the horse. I think this is the 200. Let me just don't quote me. Let me read what it says. Wow. Yeah, this is the 250th anniversary of the birth of George Washington. That's what this 1982. This was 1982. So that means in 1986 they made out the Nation of Immigrants. But this was the last. Wow, you got to. Not only did we get a freaking commemorative, it's George Washington, 250th anniversary of his birth. That is darn cool. But yeah, this was the last silver $50 they made for. Yeah, you know, I can't even speak right now. That is so cool. What are your odds? We got a commemorative and it's silver. That is awesome. Yeah, we were just talking about that. That's the last commemorative they made out of 90% silver and for what's that? So that was 1982. That answered that question. Yeah, this is the birthplace. This is his birthplace. This is his birthplace. I guess that building. It doesn't look like it though. It looks awfully big, don't it? I can't believe that just popped out of there. That's just crazy. It was the 250th anniversary of his birth. But the building on the back, oh man, I forget what the building on the back was. It's not the White House. That is not the White House. I forget what that building is. I don't think that's his birthplace, but I could be wrong. But man, you guys can research it. Damn. Is that cool or what? Talking about getting a commemorative, and we did it in one hell of a way, didn't we? Yeah, we were just talking about that. What are your odds? 225.8. Oh my God, that is so cool. What are your odds of that sucker popping out of there? But yeah, that was the last year they made a $50 for a mint set. Yeah. They would have done it in 86. You know how many 86s everybody finds? Because they have 86. I think they make them these. They make a proof and they make a business strike. But man, this is a nice one, boy. This is crazy cool. That's a beautiful coin, man. Just think somebody opened the mint set up to dump that. Yeah. Died in 1799. He didn't live very long, did he? Something what, 64 or 67? Yeah, I guess he did. 67. First one, yeah. That's crazy cool. Boom. That is crazy cool. That's only like I think this is the third one I've ever found. That is crazy cool, man. Listen, boys and girls, you never know what you're going to find in a box of $50. But if somebody threw that away, what else did they throw away? Oh my God. He never did? Wow, I would have never guessed. He's too busy fighting wars, crossing the Delaware. That is a crazy cool. But yeah, if they would have made silver $50, just think how many more commemorative, silver halves we've been finding. A Nation of Immigrants, I'm pretty sure I found well over 100 of them. Just nonstop. You find them a lot. That is cool beans. Hey, if you're going to find it, I think we have another one. What are we at? 4 now? 226.6. Crazy cool beans. Man, that is cool. Another 65. Cool beans. Wow. That's just so exciting. I know. That is crazy cool. Hey, we got 4 silvers out of this. That was roll 31. So, yeah, we're doing good. You see this coin right here? You know who that is right there? That's Martha Washington. This is a experimental planchet that was out there that I found. So I got Martha and George. And I think the reverse of this coin has the, I don't say the birth George Washington's home. but I forget. Don't quote me. I'd have to look it up. This was an experimental planchet that I found in the dollar coins. Yeah. So Martha Washington was on a coin, but it wasn't meant for circulation. So yeah, there's experimental planchet coins out there that you just don't know. You just got to be lucky. I got lucky. This coin I'm lucky to have. Lucky that what happened. If it wasn't for COVID, I wouldn't have it. So that's a long story in itself, but it's been great. It's got a value of like, put a value on somewhere around $800, we'll say. Yeah, cool beans. Can't believe we found the George Washington proof coin. Crazy, crazy cool. Wow, had a bright edge, but it just didn't seem bright enough maybe to be a, yeah. Definitely a proof coin, no doubt about that. That one looks a little odd. That's just a white edge 96 Denver. Boy, that's going to be hard to beat. Wow. I don't think we're going to get 8 out of this box, but we got 4. Still got 12 rolls to go. It's just amazing when you find something like this. It's like, what else did the person throw away that I'll never see? Somebody else might find, you know? If they threw a George Washington commemorative away, what else did they throw away? I mean, this coin just wasn't thrown away. It's pretty fresh. It's got a little bit of, that's pretty freshly dumped, but I wouldn't say it was just dumped, you know, one time, you know. It's just crazy how this stuff gets banged around. Yeah. Excuse me. It's crazy that somebody had probably had that in their hand, but a couple times people had it and they just threw it away. It's crazy. Or somebody found it like I did now and they passed away or something and kids dumped it, you know? So what else did he have that they dumped? You never know what you're going to find. You never know what you're going to find at all. Never know what you're going to find until you. That's a nice 1980. Still no 87s. So that answered that question. It was 1982 when they made George Washington. 86 was the nation of immigrants. Well, 225.7. Are we going to get a lucky 7 yet today? Not in that roll. Yep, somebody doesn't like it. They put that on there for him. We could all read that. It's not something you see every day. In 1987, commemorative was the first year that they did. This was the last year they made it 90% silver. So 86, they started making them in clad. And we find so many of them in boxes. A lot of people find them. So if they would have made them in silver, you know, I mean, we would have a lot more silver in our collection, I guess you could say. But 86, they made business strike and proof strikes. But we find so many of them in circulation. But if they would have been made of silver, just think how many more silver coins we would have found. So yeah. Yeah, I do look for them, but I just don't look for them. I only look for the nicer coins to look for the varieties. So yeah, doing 10 boxes, I don't have time to sit there and do every coin. So I just look for, ooh, we're going to get a lucky 7 today. There's a silver right there. Right there. We're going to get a lucky 7. I hope that's silver. It looks silver. It's going to be silver. Our first 67. So we got 65, 66, 67, 68. We need a 69 and a 70. Wouldn't that be nice to get a 70? Heck, we could get the bicentennial right away. Why not? So far, this is our best box with the amount of silver and the best silver found. Man, these are wrapped tight. Some of these rolls are wrapped real tight. Our last roll, 225. This is not going to be a lucky roll. Yeah, only look for the good ones. 2, 4, 5. I think I messed up. No, I'm right. We're good. That's pretty cool. We found 4 40s. 65, 66, and 67. Oh, wait a minute. Yeah, 65, 66, and 67. So that's pretty cool. And our best find so far of the hunt. Proof commemorative. George Washington. Man, that is cool beans. What are your odds? What are your odds? That's a good box. Boom. All right. That's pretty cool. 5 out of that box. Well, commemorative. Yeah. That's going to be hard to beat. That is going to be hard to beat, boys and girls. Yeah. 70 76. They're out there. They're few and far between, but same as the last one. I don't even see one new ender right there, but we're going to see what we find. Hopefully we can find a silver yet in one of these Brinks boxes today, but yeah. So far we've opened 4 boxes up and got 9 silver coins, so we're doing good. We're going to be doing 10 boxes, so we're going to average at least. I have 2 enders. I think I have 3 silver enders. I'm not sure about the one because it's pretty dirty, but it is a heavy roll. I think it's a 226.7. There's definitely silver in it. Well, should be silver in it. We found them already. We found bicentennials. We found 70s. We found a little bit of everything. So yeah, it's a good day. It's a good day. I hope next week we're not getting good boxes today for a farewell present for a couple weeks again. Yeah, I think I'm at 40 boxes of 20, 40. I don't know what I am for new boxes this year. Quite a few. I really don't want any more. Yeah. Yeah, with Canada having the alloy recovery program, it's pretty sure it's so much harder for everybody to find silver, you know. 1621? Don't know what that is. Yeah. Hey, if there's one here, we'll find it. I think Yeah, one day we actually did find a 70 and a bicentennial in the same hunt. I do recall. I mean, what are your odds of finding one, let alone both at the same time, you know? If your mission, if you accept it, how's that go? Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. I used to watch that when I was a kid, man. Your mission if you choose to accept it. And this will self-destruct in 10 seconds. Yeah. You keep digging hard enough, you'll find one. It's hard to, I mean, you're like all around the country. You're like, yeah, if you keep looking, you'll find it. But believe it or not, somewhere around the country, there's a barber, there's a seated. I mean, there's a barber, there's seated, there's Benjis, there's Walkers, there's Kennedys, there's commemoratives. They're in boxes somewhere around the country right now. You just got to be the lucky one to get that box. That's just it. You got to get the lucky one. You got to be the lucky one. It's out there. Just who's going to find it? Who's going to find that box with 200 or 300 silver coins in it? You know? Yeah, I used to watch that. Man, that was like back in the day, man. Mission Impossible with Tom Cruise was good too, but you know, we're talking about the series here. Going through some of my dad's stuff, and he has this little black and white, little black and white TV. I don't even know if it was what, 7-inch screen or 10-inch screen or something. Portable. It's black and white. I used to watch TV on that TV when I was a little kid. And the best part about it is there's a thing on the back where you wrap the cord around, you know? The cord's not there. It's like, who the heck would take the cord off of the TV? It's like the TV does you no good without the cord. So don't even know if it works because the cord's missing. Like, why would you take the cord off of it? So, you'd end up throwing it away. Unless for some reason you find the. Hey, Ernest, how you doing? And end up throwing it away. It's like a bicentennial. It's got like a thing around it. Yeah. I'm like, man, I used to watch TV on this thing, man, when I was a little kid. I was like, holy crap. Can you imagine like having a 40, 50, 60, 70-inch screen TV in your house and all of a sudden you're stuck watching this little 7 or 8-inch screen, black and white TV? You'd probably be going crazy. I ain't watching this stuff. Yeah. Yeah. How things have changed. You was happy to have it. Yeah. But somebody took the cord off of it. It's like, why would you take the cord off the TV? It's only good for the TV. Yeah. Didn't even know it unplugged. Usually the cord's usually right into the back, so I didn't really pay attention to it. I just see the cord's missing, that's all. Yeah, it's terrible. 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 Think we'll get a silver in the Brinks this week? I don't know. I don't think so, but anything's possible. Gold 25. That is just insane to find that commemorative after just talking about it. That is just nuts. You just think it's like the third one I found in my area in like 7 years. Just think how many are out there around the country, you know, sitting in a box. I found a commemorative in the bag, the one bag, but I can't remember if it was George Washington or what it was. We found the commemorative, I believe. Silver commemorative. It's been a couple of months since I got a bag. I'm just hoping that I keep hoping to get a call. Hoping to get a call and say, we have a bag for you. I say, I will be right there. It's all that matters now. We just focus on that bag. Go get the bag. Get the bag. First get the bag. Then play with the bag and see if there's any silver in it. Crazy. See, all the commemorative sets that they sell, they all have $1 in them, $1 silver coin. But it would have been nice if they would have kept making a $50 in the silver. There would have been so many more opportunities for people to find silver commemorative. Yeah. Crazy. They don't make them every year, I don't think. They only make them every so many years because, I mean, you have 82 to 86, so I have to look at it to see when they make the last ones and how they all work. But yeah, they don't make them every year. Almost done with this box. 22. Still no, well, we're going to get at least one proof today because that one ender we have is a proof ender. We definitely will get a proof. Definitely going to get at least one proof today. I don't even think I paid attention to what year it was. We do have one clad proof ender. Anybody got plans? Anybody supposed to be having picnics and stuff today, tomorrow, Monday? It's rain all day here today and into tomorrow. Monday's not supposed to be as bad, but it's cool out. It's amazing how hot it was. I actually have the heat on today. Yeah. It was getting real hot. 90 something? Yeah, that's a little too hot. A little brighter than normal. 1990. 10 rolls to go. I don't think Brinks is going to pull anything off today, but I'm hoping it will. Even if it gets one silver coin, I'd be tickled pink right now. I'd be tickled pink. Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to get that average of 4 per box at the rate we're going. Never know. Might get a sleeper box. Sleeper box would be nice right now. Why not? We got a George Washington commemorative. Why not a sleeper box today? We could do it. Yeah, we got to keep getting the Brinks boxes, even though they're not that great. We made a good box last week, so we just got to keep chugging away at it. I think I'm going to go to the other bank and order 4 more boxes. Just for funsies to see what happens. Get 8 boxes. Not that I want 8 skunk boxes, but hey, you never know. Four more rolls to go. We'll get back into some silver. Be a good day. And one thing about these Brinks rolls, they don't have a lot of new coins. Some rolls have some in, but for the most part, there's no newer coins in these. They're just older coins. And I'm not complaining. I mean, there's no silver, but once in a while you'll find a roll with a couple in it. But for the most part, they're pretty dead rolls, you know. Void of new coins. So it's kind of weird. I mean, we got 24s in them. I believe we have found 25s in them, but it's a rare sight in a sense, you know. They're just not stacked with them. There's a 23. Last roll, 225.7. It Brinks with a 225.7. That would be nice. Last roll with a lucky 7. I don't see it. All right, let's get a box that has some silver in it now. And Brinks stands for Boo today. So another Boo penny. Boo. Excuse me. Loomis, Brinks. Loomis, Brinks. Alrighty then. We have one ender. Oh, what are we going to do? We got one ender with a 226.7, possible second ender. We got a one ender with a light roll and a couple heavies. We're going to do this one next. Okay. We're going to do this one. Trying to work, I'm hoping to work my way up to the best box, but we won't know until we actually get it open. I think the one has 2 enders, but I'm not sure. So we're going to do this box next because, all right, we got another box. I don't know how I missed this when I first did it, but yeah, 1972, we got a proof, clad proof, because it's not heavy. It only weighs 225.6. Plus, it doesn't look silver, but that'd be cool if it was. The 226.1, which I'm not holding my breath, they're just going to over, but I'm hoping for at least a 40. And then we have a 226.5, which 226.5, 99.9% of the time has a 90% silver in it. So that's what we're hoping for. We're hoping this box is going to produce like that one with the George Washington. So let's hope. A lot of new enders, but not as lot like the last one box. So let's see how many silver coins we get in this one. Let's see how many we get in this box. Oh, that looks like a proof. Are we going to get another proof? Heck yeah, we're going to get proofs in this box. At least 2. There's a nice one there. Got scuffed up in the face a little bit, but there's a nice one. 1983. Boom. It's going to get at least 2 proofs out of this box now. Almost another ender. Cool beanies. Cool beans. It's going to be our proof box. 2, 4. Cool beans. How many proofs will we get out of this box? I don't know. And there's that purple again. one has one purple. Get that purple. It was really only in that one box for the most part. See, will we get more proofs out of this box than silver, or vice versa, or a tie? I don't know. I could have a little contest here. And look, there's not one new coin in one of the rolls. It's just amazing how that does that. Number 5, 225, 3. Definitely wrapped tight. There's no doubt about it. Look, no new coins in that one either. No new coins. Tundra mice. Yeah, I know. They just dump this stuff. I'm happy they dump it. It sucks that people open them up and dump them, but we wouldn't be able to find it if they didn't dump it. That's part of it. That's one of the reasons why it's out here. And the other reason is I think people steal it from people and they just get rid of it. They just steal it. And then sometimes people just don't know and they just get rid of it, you know? That's the point. How does it get out there? Some people don't know. Some people don't care, have a clue, or it's stolen. It's hard to believe that there's that many people out there that are clueless, but we're all clueless of a lot of things that people know, you know? So. But if they didn't throw it away, we wouldn't find it. It wouldn't be a hobby. There'd be no, how many channels wouldn't be on YouTube right now? Finding free silver. Finding free silver. We found the proof in the first roll, and then we're not going to find anything else. Come on. Roll number 10. No, this is a case. It's a case. It's one of the most expensive knives you could buy, I guess. This was like, I think, $30-some for this little knife. But that's the only knife I ever wanted was a little pocket knife. That's all you need. I didn't want something bulky. Yeah, it's a case. Got it at my local hardware store. Ace Hardware store, actually. They're not cheap. Yeah. I've already bought like big stainless steel knives, you know, about only like $15, but then this thing was like $30-some when I bought it. The last one I had, I was prying something and I snapped the one blade, so I had to get another one. You'd be surprised what I do with this little knife. This little knife does a lot. Gotta have it. And sometimes I go into events and I'm like, oh man, I've got to take my pie and I have to walk all the way back out to the truck. I'm not going to let you in with a little pocket knife. It's a weapon. It's a weapon. I never saw a Craftsman one. I don't know. I've had this one for a while now. Yeah. When? The keyword was when. There were. I thought we were going to find more proofs. I had to find that proof in this first roll. So far, nothing. You cut ties off with China. There won't be much in the stores, will there? Heck, I didn't know that was made in China. Just saying, that's all. just amazes you how somebody can make something in another country, ship it all the way over here, still make a profit off of it, and it's cheaper than you could make it here. Yeah. Kind of blows the mind, don't it? We're just little peons in this world. Don't you forget it. You have no clue. I can't believe it. After finding that proof on the first roll, we're on roll 19 now. Well, good news is roll 21, we're going to have a proof. It's an ender. I thought we were going to have a loaded box of proofs, but we get apparently not. A little disappointed now. I'm going to send this box back when I get it opened up. Not yet, but I think there's something coming. We don't know. We're going to find out here. We got a proof coming. Then we got the first heavy rolls of 226-1 that don't jump up and down at me. But well, I guarantee there's going to be a proof in this one. Roll 21, our ender, 225-6. Yep. It don't even pop. It doesn't even pop that much as a proof ender. That is a 1972 San Francisco proof. 83 was nicer. This almost looks like a proof. That's got a nicer look. That's got a nicer edge on it than the proof. It's an 86. I thought it was going to be an 87 for a second, but no 87 today yet. All right, our 226-1. I'd say there's at least a 40 in there, but no guarantees because we've been finding silver. I'm hoping there's one in here, but no guarantees. Nope. No silver. No silver that I see. Just a 226-1. Nope. Wah, wah, wah. Going downhill. We're losing it. We're losing them. I was hoping to see a 40 in that at least, but you got nothing. You got nothing. You get 4 in that one, 5 in that one. 2 proofs so far in this one. Is this our third box? No, wait, we had the one box had nothing in it. One box had that gold plated. So we're hoping 5. We're hoping 5 out of 6 are going to have silver. 226. That's just a toner there. 72. What was this one again? Yeah, 226.5. Knock on wood. It's usually pretty good, but we've been skunked up to 226.8 in my area. No, 226.6 in my area. 226.8 from Iowa boxes. So yeah, and I've seen Rick get skunked up there already too. It happens every now and then. Only 2 proofs so far, and one was an ender. That's crazy. What you get, what you get. If you don't like it, you could send it back, but some things you just don't want to send back. Not feeling the love. Not feeling the love in this box right now. Roll number 30 already. We might get 2 proofs out of this one right there, definitely. And that one there might be one, but you've been fooled with those mint set ones. We might get 2 proofs out of here. Let's go with this one. Nope. That's a 1989. We believe they come out of mint sets. There we go. There's a 1989 San Francisco proof. And we believe that these nicer ones, they got to come out of mint sets because they are just struck so thick. There's a mint set. There's a proof. There's number 3. Roll 30. Roll 31. Not pushing out any silver, I can tell you that. What's this here? Oh, wow, there's a nice one. Look at that. Didn't pop. It's a little dirty edge, but there's a nice 1973. Nice. Nice. 4 proofs now. How about a silver proof? We got a commemorative silver proof. Let's find a regular. There's a 225 9. Always hoping them 9s are going to have a 40 in them. Nothing. Not even a proof. I see nothing. Yeah, because if you get a lot of silver, 40 percenters in a box, you will get a lot of 226s, 226 1s, 2s, 3s. And then you start seeing them 8s and 9s, and you're hoping there's going to be a 40 in one of them, you know, but not working out right now because the 226 1 did not have a silver. The 225 7, another lucky 7 today, maybe? Yeah, I think it's going to be this is a tough box, boys. Tough box. Tough box. Well, I'm sure I'm glad I did this box first before the other 2. I can tell you, this one's a toughie. I really thought it was going to do better. Another 225 7. Oh, we're going to get a second lucky 7. Oh my God, it took us, what, 37 rolls to get a silver. I'm happy to see it. 37 rolls. See a silver. Another 65. We don't usually find so many 65s, but this is the 3rd one. Cool beans. First silver in box number T46. Box number 6. Cool beans. Little bonus stuff. Cool beans. Heavy rolls coming up, a couple more. I didn't think we were going to see any silver there until we got to the heavy roll. $24 9. Any one of these rolls could have a silver in it. Roll number 40, 225 1. Nothing. None for you. 10 rolls to go. 224 8. It almost kind of looks like a silver there, but I don't think so. Yeah. Just a little dirty, I think. That is not silver. If it is, it's going to be a nice one, but no, just a dirty coin. Just a dirty coin. All right, our heavy roll. 226.5. And normally there's a 90% in a roll like that, but let's see. That's copper. I don't see anything that I'm aware of. Are we going to get skunked? Oh, another bright edge. Is that possible? Have another commemorative proof or proof. No, it's not going to be a proof, but man, 1964 from Denver. Man, that's a nice one. Cool beans. What were your odds if that would have been a proof? Cool beans. You get worried when you open a roll up and there's only like a couple coins to your one side and you haven't seen it in the silver edge yet. Yeah, we'll take that all day long. There's a metal detector. Fine. Got an A. We are not going to average 4 a box, I can tell you that. We got what, 9, 10, 11 silvers on the board, so we're going to at least average 1 a box. If I could average 2 a box, it's a good day. A lot of new ones in that one. And yet there's no new ones in that one. That is just crazy. $225.5. Can we get a third lucky 7 for today? Whew, not with all them new ones in there. Wow, look. There's only 1 or 2 old coins in there. Wow. Is that a new one? Yeah. Only 1 old coin in there. 79 Philadelphia. That is crazy. Crazy. $225 on the money. Nothing in there. $224.9. And there'll be nothing in that one. It's a pretty good box. I thought we were going to get more proofs than that, but we got 4 proofs, 5 proofs, and then 64 and a 65. That's pretty cool. 64 from Denver and a 65 from Philly. We did get 4 clad proofs. Nice 73. That's nice. Cool beans. Yeah. And then we get to do another breaks box. We got 2, 4, 6. 4 boxes to go. 2 of those are going to have a silver. At least 2 more with silver. Two with silver. All right, here we go. Boom, another box of Brinks. Got a dirty one here. Don't think it's silver though. One thing about the Brinks rolls though, they are all like mostly old. We need silver though. Silver would be nice. Maybe we'll get lucky today yet. Couple newer ones. 24 to 24. I wonder if Rick's streaming tonight. Somebody drilled a hole in him. Not holy silver, just holy clad. Holy clad. Good afternoon, Queen Estelle. How are you doing? How did you make out this week? I know last week you said you were on like what 21 so boxes with nothing in them. Sometimes, like with the heavy ones and the enders, you always sometimes think you're going to get more than you're going to get. But right now, we're only at 11 silver coins. We're at 11. I know we have 2 enders, maybe 3 enders. I'm not sure. The one's pretty beat up. There definitely should be a silver and 226.7. But I think we're only going to get. We have 11 now. 11. 12, 13, 14. We might be lucky to get 15 silver coins. No more than 20, I'm going to say. Yeah. And actually, the silver got beat out by the proof because there was only 2 silvers in that box versus 4 5 proofs. So, yeah. The proofs won in that one. So, yeah. So, you got 4 this week. Oh, 4. You got 4 silvers in the bag quarters. Wow. 23. You've got 23 half-dollar box with nothing in it. Wow. That is brutal, dude. That is brutal. At least you got 4 silver quarters. Wow. It's hard to hold on when it's like that, you know? I mean, I've done 40. Well, this will make 44 Brinks boxes this week, but out of the first 40 Brinks boxes, I finally got that one that had 16 in it last week. But yeah, you figure it was like 39 boxes, only 2 silver coins found in 2 boxes. That makes one want to not do it anymore. But getting that box with 16 in it just makes you want to stick with it, you know? You gotta. And then we were talking about this before I found it, but look at that. George Washington, 1982, 250th anniversary of his birth. Silver proof. Commemorative. It's like the 3rd one I found now. We were just talking about it, and all of a sudden, boom, it pops out. Crazy cool find. Have you gotten any silver? I mean, yeah, any silver bag done. Have you gotten any dime bags lately? I know you were getting dime bags too. But yeah, our next 2 boxes of Loomis will have enders and heavy rolls and a light roll. I think we're going to have a British. I'm just guessing a British coin. It feels like there's an edge all the way around. Yeah. No dime bag. You found the Rob Fines marked $50. I didn't know Rob Fines treasure marked his $50, but yeah. I know you used to find something like that too. I think somebody marked them. I don't remember, but yeah. Do you try to get the bags every week? Oh, I'm assuming you do because you try to get halves every week. 225.7. I'm happy because last week 1 out of 6 boxes had silver in for the Loomis, and this week we're going to have 5 out of 6 had silver. So That's a good deal. So we're right at 50% of the boxes the last 2 weeks. So I'm telling you, man, knock on wood. I mean, it's not like a lot of silver in the boxes, but we've been averaging well over 50% of the boxes of the Loomis having silver. I mean, that's not counting the brand new boxes. They don't even get counted in there. I have 40 of those, I think. 40. I know I have at least 40 of them. 20. Yeah, maybe more. I'm thinking there's 40. I know there's 40 of these. 40 boxes of these. This will make 44 for this week. I'm going to keep getting them. I'm going to keep chugging away. Chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Makes you want to say howdy-ho. Anybody know what that song is? Burns your tummy, don't you know? Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. Chug-a-lug, chug-a-lug. You want to say howdy-ho. The good old days. Come on, just one silver coin. I'm only asking for one silver coin out of 4 of these boxes. That's not asking a lot. When it comes to these boxes, it is. Just one silver coin. That's all I'm asking for out of 4 boxes. Every now and then you'll get an old purple one. That's an old purple one. Yeah. Just that one box had them really loaded in on Loomis. That's not a new one. Yeah. Oh, you're getting the penny bags too. So you're just trying to get any kind of bag you can get. That's good. Penny bags are usually always. I mean, my credit unions. There's so many people dumping at it. They're getting bags every day, but you can't buy them from them. Not that one, but I wish I lived in the area where I get the bags from, because I would be going there every week. I can't. I don't have time to run to the bank to try to get bags from them every week, which I could, but I just don't have. It's just too far. I know I got to make a trip. The last time I made a trip, I did good. I got my name in a couple other banks. I actually got 2 bags of halves since then from those new banks, and I'm happy with the time I spent and what I got for it. So yeah, we're happy. I still have 1 bag of quarters I haven't gone through yet, so I'm working on it. The only thing I have left is 1 bag of quarters. So I keep looking at them like I got to do it, but I just too busy. Gotta do it. I'm working on it. Chug-a-loo. Oh, so you're able to get bags of pennies, and that's good, because a lot of people they're not giving them up. They're keeping them because they cannot get pennies in my area. It's just kind of weird how this area is shut down right away. You get the Federal Reserve isn't that far away, Makes no sense. Not that many new coins in new boxes, that's for sure. And I am not complaining. I just wish there was some more silver with them. Yeah, because last week when we had that silver in the boxes, I thought, because the first box that had the 1 in it, that was actually a lot of new ones were in that box with that 1 silver coin. So I thought the box and the other 2 boxes were just like non-existent of new coins. So I thought the one with silver was going to be new coins, but no, it was not. It was not hardly any at all. You just never know. How do you make out with the penny bags? You get a lot of wheat pennies? $70 million. Oh my God. so far. Man, there's going to be a lot of half dollars thinning out the mix, boy. That's just too many. You shouldn't have made so many. Should have kept it like 20-some million, you know? Hey, Perplexed Mind, how you doing? You getting rained out today, brother? It's a washout today. The heat's on today. My wife's like, make a fire. I'm like, it ain't cold enough to make a fire. I can tell you that. It would get way too hot. It's amazing. Like, even these boxes are hard to. They used to be my proof boxes. I used to get a lot of proofs out of these boxes. Get nothing. 225.7. How are you doing today? Did you get anything this week? Seven more rolls and we'll get into a box. Yeah, we did. We were talking about commemoratives and silver. And he popped out. Our best find so far, George Washington commemorative, 250 years of his birth, 1982. That is cool beans. We were just talking about it, and boom, he pops out. So yeah, we ended up getting cool beans. Because that was the last silver half proof commemorative they made in silver, $50. Then they went to the 1986 with the Nation of Immigrants. I think this is the third one I found. I know I found at least 3 now. I don't want to say 4, but I found at least 3. I think that's my third one. So crazy. I like how many people open these things up and dump them, you know? I'm happy they do it. We can find it. It's just crazy. Lots of copper, no copper, lots of wheats, no wheats. It's just crapshoot, huh? Roll the dice. There you go. Yeah. I'm just pretty sure, like, if you hit it at the right moment with the pennies, like if somebody older was dumping their piggy bank or somebody passed away and somebody's dumping their stuff, it's like, that's when you would get like a lot of Wheaties. Excuse me. And you have somebody just got regular change, you're just lucky to see a Wheatie or 2, you know? Well, we got 1 roll to go for this Brinks box, and just like everything else, it's going to be a stinky box. But right now, Brinks has produced not one find. Everything's come out of the Loomis. Another Brinks that stinks box, but there'll be silver again one day. So guess who gets another boo penny? Brinks. Boo. Now, my question to you is, which box do we hunt now? They both have an ender. One might have 2 enders. Yeah, the ender has a 226.7, and we have an ender. The ender should be 40% because it doesn't weigh heavy. And then we have a 226.4. Yeah, we're going to save the light roll for that. Okay, we're going to do this one. I made up my mind. We're going to do this one first. This one might have 2 enders in it. The one's so dirty I can't tell. But I believe it might be. But we're going to find out here now. You want to say howdy ho. There we go. All right. You don't see a lot of new enders on this, but there are new enders. Here we go, boys and girls. Boys and girls, guys and gals. Step right up, step right up. All right, so what we have here is a questionable one. I marked it orange for heavy, partial black. I think that is an ender. 226.7, and I've never been skunked out of a 226.7 in Pennsylvania, but we're going to find out today. But I think that is silver. I don't see a Denver mint mark, so if it is, it's 40%. It's going to be a Philadelphia, and then we do have one that's a 225.4, which should be a 40%er. Ender. So we might have just two enders in here, and we have a bunch of new ones, but not a lot. So I'm hoping we're going to get at least two silver coins out of this box. We know we're going to get one. Should get two. Maybe we'll get more. Let's see what we get. Oh, we had 2, 4, 6, 7. This is box number 8. Yeah, the next box, the last box we're going to do has one ender, 40%er. What does it have? It has one ender, a 226.4, 226.6, and a 223.6. And I believe that's going to have, I believe it's going to have British penny because you can feel an edge around the roll. I'm hoping it's going to be a British penny. But we're going to find out. Going to find out. Because first thing I think of is magic coin, but then I rub my finger around it. And feels like it's got a raised edge. So we got some kind of a dump here, but we did not get the mega part of this dump. Kind of sucks that I'm not complaining that I get part of it, and then next week it'll all be gone. So let's hope, hopefully next week there's some more of this dump. Seems like every couple of weeks we're getting new boxes, then we get new boxes for a couple of weeks, then we get circulated boxes. So I feel once a week goes by, you will not get it the following week. You don't get it this week, you're not getting it next week. When you get a George Washington commemorative, you're just like, what else did they throw away, you know? I would have loved to have gotten that bag. Or those rolls, whatever those things are. A lot of new coins in here so far. Roll number 6. You sold 1,000 face of your 40%ers. It's 85 that day. Well, how much did they give it to you? They gave it to you for 80 at 85? Seems like they're always at least 10 back. $1,000 face. Man, I never sold any of my silver yet. I still hold on to it. I'll tell you one thing, it would have made it to $200, I would have sold it. How much did they give you? I'm waiting to see a silver coin. Just because you have an ender two. I mean, right now with these boxes, we have 4090, 4090, 4090. And I think we're going to have a 4090, but are we only going to have one or two? Possibility. We didn't get a lot of this stuff, but at least we got some of it. That's what matters. We got some of it. Somebody else is probably screaming their head off. They got a couple hundred in a box. Yeah. 12 back. 21.6. Phew, cool beans. That's what they give you, 42 something per dollar. Is that right? Am I saying that right? 41.6. 1,000 face value. That's a lot of coins, dude. And I'm assuming that's all you found, all those coins. Yeah. Yeah. That's a man. A lot. God, could you imagine having two silver enders next to each other and nothing else being in the box? There's another one of those. That's going to have an MP on it again. You can see it's not silver, but it was painted. That's going to have an MP on it again. You watch. Oh, almost a silver ender. I almost missed that one. I want to do the MP one first. Is it going to have MP on it? What the heck is that? Who is that? 2015. Who is on that? Somebody. Who the hell is that? Something 26 of 1967 or 69. Who is that? Is that Elvis? Oh my God, it almost doesn't look like. Did somebody mess this coin up? Oh my God. What does that say, boys and girls? I never found one this rough. Like somebody smooched it up with goop. Usually has a song on it or something. What does it say? Help me out, boys and girls. It's like Americans. Something. Yeah. That is just messed up. That is crazy. I've never seen one that bad. Somebody really booked that up badly. Okay, we got silver with Elvis. The king has brought us some silver. 1967, almost an ender. We almost had another ender. Cool beans. Elvis and the silver. And some tape. It's only 50 cents. Half dollar today, only 50 cents. Any buyers? Coming at you. Half dollar for 50 cents. Is that a good deal? I don't know. What are your thoughts? Leave it in the comments below. Yeah, I cannot read anything on this with the scope. It's just all blahs. Somebody really like messed this up. I don't know if they heated it up. 47, 50 cents. That's all you're going to get. No less. I can see nothing under the scope. I'm assuming that's August because I see ST there. 26, 1967 or 9. I can't read anything under the scope. It's just like all blurred out. I will try to figure. I'm going to try to wipe that off with something somehow. Somebody did something there. Burn it, heated it or something. All right, that was roll number 13. That was roll 14. Ooh. I think we're going to have a back-to-back. It's just amazing how thick these edges look on these coins. Nice thick edge. We're going to have back-to-back silvers, I hope. Hey, our 69. I think that's our first 69. D. Cool beans. Now we just need a 70. 70 and a 76. Cool beans. Back-to-back silvers. Let's see. Roll 13 and roll 14. Try roll 15. 225, 3. Nope. None for you. None for you. Yeah. That's odd-toned. Odd-toned. They made a silver Elvis coin? Oh, this isn't silver though. Somebody messed with it. We found a couple of them like this, but they had MP written on them. Okay, I didn't think so. Not that I was aware of. That'd be cool though. Make a silver Elvis coin. They should have. And people should open them up and dump them so we could find them. Yeah, no, it's not silver. That's just the 2015 Claddy Clads. Somebody Somebody screwed it up. Almost looks like some kind of molasses on it, the way it's smeared on there. Definitely ain't normal. Some people are dumb. Can we actually say that? We got some real characters out there. How's that? There you go. August 26, 1969. Elvis Presley is Las Vegas. August 26, 1969. Best remembered in music history as the day RCA Victory officially released Elvis Presley's iconic single, Suspicious Minds. Yeah. Is that what it says? Suspicious Minds? I don't know. Could be. It's just so hard to make it out, but that's just crazy, man. Elvis was only, 42 years old when he passed away? I think he was only 42. 42. That is messed up, man. Yeah, I think he was only 42 years old there. And he packed them, man, every time. He packed them there in Vegas every night. Unreal. Yeah. We're going to have back-to-back silvers and nothing else. Come on. There's Dan. How we doing, Dan? Two rolls back to back with a silver and nothing else. Such a sad moment. Roll 25 coming up next. I'm doing good, Dan, for considering it's a rainy day. I'm doing good. Finding some silver, finding a proof commemorative. A blurred up Elvis Presley coin. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah. 25 rolls gone. 25 to go. 225.8. I'm hoping. Wow, look at all them new coins in there. Look at all them new coins. That's crazy stuff. 70 million coins. God darn. They need to stop making them. They're going to send the mix out. Yeah, I thought with the 2-ender box, all the heavy rolls, I figured I'd get around 15 to 20 coins. What are we at now? 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah. I'm going to say we're going to get at least up to 15 once we get through this box. So in the other box, I'm going to say has at least 3 in it. Yeah, we're going to be close to 20 coins this week, so that'll be good. Get a roll of silver. There's a 225.7. Can we get a third 7? Roll 39. Third lucky 7. Ew, don't think so. Amazing. Back-to-back rolls. Still no other silver. Roll number 30. 225.4. Yeah. Well, thanks, Dan. I hope you're having a good day. Have a great weekend. Dennis, I tried to call him before I went live, but he never answered, nor did he try to call back. So he told me to call him when I was going to stream. I was hoping after we got those 2 silver, we're going to get a lot more. I don't know. I do not know. Oh, I think we're going to get a silver right there. 225.3. 1967, number 3. Cool beans. We still have 2 more coming. Can we do back-to-back again? That's roll 32. 18 rolls to go. 225, 4. No back-to-back this time. None for you. Yeah, he told me. I talked to him yesterday. He says, call me when you're going to stream. So he never answered. Normally he calls back, but he never even called back yet. So I don't know what he's doing. I know he ain't mowing the grass. He did that the other day. $225, 3. Yeah, we got silver. We didn't get the mother load, but we got silver. That's all that matters. Pays for the gas. Definitely raining. It's going to rain all day. It's going to rain tonight. Going to rain tomorrow. Another 225, 7. Can we get another silver on the 7 lucky? I'm going to say no. It's raining, dudes. It's raining all day. Cold outside. Dude, you need a coat on. No, actually, I got all circulated boxes this week. I got 6 Loomis, and all my 6 Loomis, 5 out of the 6 are going to have silver except this one. This one had a gold plated in it. But the Brinks right now are the 3 pennies, and they got nothing. Yeah. Yeah, but I think tomorrow it's only supposed to rain like part of the day, I thought they said. Most of the events aren't going to be till Monday, so hopefully it doesn't rain really much Monday for the parades and stuff. But yeah. We need the rain. I know it's bad timing, but it is what it is, you know. Need the rain. People want to drink. Just the way it is. Going to be a sporadic silver here and there, you know. But you just think about all the boxes that have silver, and a couple silver and a couple boxes here and there. It's like, was there a box that had like a lot in it? You know? Was there 50 or 60, 100 in a box? Is somebody going to get or got or might get? Maybe we'll get it next week. All right, last 10 rolls. I think we got 2 silvers coming up. We got a heavy roll. I think it's an ender. And then we have an ender. But that roll is going to have nothing. Delaware as long as nice 10. You're going to Delaware for your vacation? 226, 7. I think that's an ender. It's hard to tell, but we're going to find out now. I believe that's an ender, 90%. Oh, yeah. That's going to be a silver ender. So we did have 2 enders. 1964, blackened 1964 from Philadelphia. Cool beans. Number 4 out of the box. And number 5 is this one here. That's an ender for sure. 225, 4. I know, a 2-ender box with only 5 coins in it. Doesn't sound like a lot. Another 65. That's like our 5th or 6th 1965. And they're usually the hardest ones to get because they were the lowest mintage. That's crazy. 2-ender box. Only 5 silvers so far. There's only 3 inners so far. Dennis would have said there was 20 in the box. I would love to have been there 20. Oh, looky there. Oh, looky there. How the heck did those? What are your odds of that? What are your odds of me missing those 2 proofs by the edge? You shouldn't have missed them. Wow, look at that. 2 proofs. 78. And an 82 in the same roll, and there were no other proofs in that box. That is just messed up. Huh. Unreal. What, 82 or 78? 82, you're a puppy. You're just a baby. 90. What are your odds of 2 proofs in the same box? Oh, yeah, the same box. Yeah, the same roll. That is messed up. You think it's part of the same dump? You know what I mean, Vern? Hey, Vern. 4 proofs, 2 proofs. We got 2 silvers. This one's got 5 silvers in it. When you was made, I cannot believe that there's 2 proofs and 1 roll come popping out. You got to keep your eyes open. You never know what you're going to miss. And wants to be nothing else in the box with proofs. In the same roll yet, too. That is crazy. I don't know, young fellas. 2 rolls left. I can't believe it. 2 enders. 2 enders. 2 silver enders, I guess you could say, and only 5 in the whole box. That just goes to show you never know what you're going to get. Can we have last roll luck in this box? 225. We can, but will we? Nope, no last roll luck. 2 enders. Only 3 inside, but I am not complaining. So we have tied to best. We got 5, 5. We got 4, 4, 5, 2, 5. And the last box is going to have at least 2 in it. So yeah, I am not complaining. 4. We got Elvis out of there. We got 90 out of there. We got Elvis out of there. And we got a couple of proofs out of there. That is so cool. Cool beans. Now, boom. That's nice. So we're going to do the last Brinks box first. Yes, we are. Yes, we are. Ooh, it's hot in here. All right. I don't think it matters, but you never know. The only thing different between this box and the other is we have a heavy one. It's only a 226 one. You never know. We might get lucky. And there's a nice older design Kennedy saw. I don't know what year that's going to be. It might be looking for the variety. So let's see. Last Brinks box. So far, Brinks has done nothing but nothing, actually. 3 pennies up there are Brinks boxes. So let's hopefully there's not a 4th penny up there. I'm hoping to see something out of this box, whether it's a proof. Oh, guess what? Speaking of proof, it might be the almost an ender. Oh my God, it's not going to be a proof. Are you kidding me? Look at that edge. That got to be mint sets. Oh my God. Speaking of proofs, that is not one. But yeah. Unreal. Wah, wah, wah. We failed right off the get-go. Yeah. Cool beans. Only 48 rolls to go to get into that last Loomis box. I'm happy with the results this week. Heck, when I got circulated boxes, I was tickled pink. And then when I flipped them over and got 2 silver enders, possibly a third, which we did have 3 enders, I was happy. And I weighed them up and got some heavy ones, got some light ones. I know the first roll did not have anything but a light planchet for some reason. Don't know why. It looks like it's got wear on it, but I think I'm just going to stick that with my light planchet collection. Yeah. And still no other 2026, 225, 8. It would be nice to see a 140%er right now. It's 1990. Look at that beautiful 1989. I cannot believe we have found no 87s in the last 2 weeks, or more, actually. With all these nicer coins we've been finding. 73 from Philadelphia. Very nice. It's very rare that you get nice old coins anymore. But they are out there. There's a bunch of nice edges. Look at all the nice edges. That's the one with the nice ender. Wow, another 1989, Philadelphia. What's this one here? 91. A lot of nice coins there. 94. That's 23. What's this one? 93. Somebody threw a set of somebody's stuff away because they are all nice coins. There's a 23 in there, but they're all nice. Unreal. Somebody threw somebody's collection away, I can tell you that. You don't get all them nice coins like that at one crack. Yeah, the last box, we have a couple heavy ones. We have a light roll. We have an ender. I believe we're going to find at least 3 silver coins, and I'm hoping we're going to find either a magic coin or I think it's going to be a British penny. But we'll find out when we get it. They feel an edge all the way around the middle of the roll. So I think it's... I think it's going to be a British penny. Place your bets, everyone. So I'm hoping that there's another 1989. Somebody threw a lot of 1989s, like from mint sets away. It's not normal. This isn't normal. Will we find a silver in the Brinks today? Will we find anything in the Brinks today besides nice older coins? I didn't see any 25s today yet either. It's kind of weird. The only 26 I found was in a Brinks box. Oh, that now look. That looks like a proof again. Let's see. Hey, we're gonna get a proof. Oh my God, there's a proof in here. We find well, that's a nice one too. Finally get a proof out of a Brinks box. That one is that's the nicest proof we found today. Look at that. There's like no real noticeable marks really on it, but that is about the cleanest coin you're going to get out of a circulated box. Wow, that's a nice one. 1990 San Francisco proof. Boom. That was roll what? 10. Roll 14. What's this? Another 9. It's a 99. Cool beans. We finally got a proof. Awesome. It happens to be the nicest one. There's a 225.9. That would be nice to see a silver in one of these heavier ones, but there is, there isn't. So you get those ones like these orange toned. They came out of a book. These came out of a book. or they were in a roll a real long time. It's an 89. What's this going to be? That one's a 79. Totally different look. I swear they come out of a book. 25.6. $225.6. That's a 22. We did good today. This has been a good day. Really good day. I'm not done yet. Here's another one. Nice wide edge. Looks like a proof, but it's really toned orange. I'm going to call it more of an orange color. Let's see what this one is. I'm telling you, somebody threw a roll away or something, but these things are blinging. 1989's Philadelphia. Is that crazy or what? That is just insane. You never won. Oh my God. Would you play for 1 minute or what? Come on now. It ain't that hard to win bingo if you're there all night long. The old ladies probably beat you up. Yeah. What fair did you go to? 3 hours. You didn't win not one time. That's crazy. Even I win at least once. Come close a lot, but only once. The old ladies give you a dirty look when you say bingo. What's that kid over there? That's my game. Somebody take him out. 226-1. You never know. We could get lucky. I would like to get lucky right now on a Brinks roll. Not today. Not today, boys and girls. Not today. Where the heck is a fair at? Where you go to a fair at? Is a fair around here? Sat it for 3 hours. I love playing bingo. Yeah. Yes, I have. It was at Cabela's. There's a 1974 Philadelphia. That's a nice one. Bass Pro owns them now. Yeah. They're very close by. Okay. Yeah, I like playing. I haven't played bingo in like forever. Me and my buddy one time when I was younger, we used to go to someplace, him and his mom, or no, him and his wife's mom, and her dad, him, his wife, sister, and then somehow I got drug along. I don't know if I ever won. I really don't. I remember going, but I don't remember winning. I love playing bingo. It's exciting because you get close a lot of times, and then some fool yells, bingo. Yeah. Only one away. You're one away for like 10 moves, 10 times. Never comes up. Unreal. Yeah. See, one thing about these Brinks rolls, yeah, the boxes, there's not a lot of new ones in them. But yet there's no silver. Where's all the silver? You know? We did get a proof out of one finally. I used to go to like little things. I don't know if they were fairs, carnivals, or what, but they'd have bingo there. It was only like 10 cents or a quarter a thing. Used to play that. Yeah, I haven't played bingo in a long time. Yeah, I don't think Brinks is going to put out silver this week after putting out 16 in the box last week. So I don't know if the 16 in that box was the best box we had last year, but I'm sorry, 16 was the most we found in the box this year. I don't remember, but I'm going to say it probably was 16 in one box. That's a pretty good number there. And the way Dennis was kind of talking, he was thinking he was going to get a box this week, but he just wasn't sure. And just the way he was talking, it's like, you're going to be home this weekend? I'm like, yeah, I guess. So, yeah. One proof. What are your odds of getting the nicest proof out of the Brinks box? But I'm happy to have it. Now that looks like it could be a proof. But, is that a proof? Yeah, we're going to get another proof. It's a little hazy, but it is a proof. That can be wiped off, but that's pretty cool. All right, 2 proofs. I don't think this is one, but we'll pull it out. Take a look. 81. Nope. What's this one? 77D. We could check that for the DDO. And the DDR. No, that would have been a nice one, though. Nope, there's nothing wrong with that one. 3 hours of playing bingo. You never hit one. That is just crazy. I'd go back again. I'm going to win one. 20 cards now. I can't play too many cards, man. It confuses me too much. I lose track. I know that. You can't do too many cards. I lose track too easily. Definitely a lot of nicer coins in this box. I'm hot. It's getting hot in here. I turned the heat down, but man, it's just hot. Cool beans. Almost done with this box to get into our last and final and hopefully the best box of today. Excuse me. 15 rolls to go. Will we find a silver in a Brinks box today? It would be nice. Just one. One out of all these rolls. How many rolls are in a box? A lot. 50 rolls in a box. 200 rolls. 1 silver coin. Not asking for too much. How about a foreign silver? That'd be really cool. 13 rolls to go. Well, at least they didn't get skunked in this box. We did get 2 proofs so far. And the one's the nicest one we found so far today. What is this? There's another nice 1989. Somebody threw a full roll away or something, man. But these things are like blinging. Number 11 to go. Probably another one. No. Yep, at 89. Crazy. 10 rolls to go. Brinks will be officially in the books today as a no silver day. Found pretty many 22s today. So I didn't see a 25. 120, a couple 21s, a bunch of 22s. Guess what we found? Guess what we finally found? Oh my God, we finally found an 87 from Philadelphia. Finally got an 87 after all these times of talking about it, but we got one finally. NIFC, first NIFC, Clad, 1987, Philadelphia. That is cool beans. That's the ones I save. That's the only ones I save. We finally got one. After all those other ones, we finally got one. We finally got something. 7 rolls to go. Yeah, 87s when you find them are usually pretty nice. That one's no exception, but that's cool bean. Another 89. Nope, 1980. Finally got an 87 from Philly. How many 86s and 85s and 88s and 89s you got to go through? That looks just weird. 24. 77 from Philadelphia. 5 rolls to go. 5 rolls to go. What do I see? I see nothing. Staring back at me. How many silver coins do you think we'll find in the last box? I'm going to say 3. Based on the weights and having a silver ender, I'm going to say 3. Hoping for more, but 3 is a good box. Two rolls to go. What is that? Oh, another 1980 now. 22, boys and girls. Last roll for the Brinks, 225-2. Will it have a silver? Don't know. Will it have anything? I don't think so. It's going to end with another nice 1989 from Philly. So I'm going to say somebody had a whole roll, at least. There's a 24 bicentennial. Not a bad box, though. We did get 2 proofs and finally got an 87 after how many weeks? I'm happy with that. 87 from Philadelphia. Cool beans, 2 proofs. One is the 80 with a little haze on it. But this is actually the nicest proof we found so far today. 1990. Cool beans. That is cool beans. And now our last box. Loomis. Loomis, where you at? Over here. All right. Should be a good box. It has an ender. Has a couple of heavy ones. Has a light one. Get the flappers off. Yep. Okay. Either way you look at it, it's going to be up in the middle. It's the kind of box you want to see. And this is actually 65. We got a 65 ender. We have a 226.4 next to that. I was so happy to see that. And then when I started weighing the rest of it down here, we had a 226.6. And back here, we had a 223.6. And I'm feeling right there where that dark mark is. I feel an edge around there. So I'm thinking it might be a British penny. Whatever it is sticking up. So I'm going to say it's not a magic coin, but I think there's a British penny. I'm believing there's something foreign in it. Let's put it that way. So I believe we're going to get at least 3 silver coins out of here. Hopefully more. But let's find out our last 50 rolls. And you know what another thing is? I don't see. That's actually a 22. I don't see any new enders except that 22, believe it or not. Ooh, did we get into an older box? That'd be cool. That's a 22. I thought it was going to be a 23 or 24, but there are no other new enders that I even see for the reverse either. There's nothing. Cool beans. Let's hope there's a lot of oldies in there. She almost busted open on me there. Last 50 rolls. Let's see what we can find. They even look old. Look at them. They just got this old, dirty look to them. They look like they've been sitting around for a while. At least that roll has. Holy duties. There's a 23 though. They are old looking. Not normal. Let's see what this one looks like. They are wrapped tight. That one looks a little newer, at least. 24. 225. 1. These are definitely wrapped tight. No doubt about it. These rolls have been wrapped real tight. I think they worked on the machine and it just tight. 24. We have an ender. We have some heavies. Let's hope there's more than just the fantasy what we see with the weights. Yeah, these definitely look like they're out. 74 from Philadelphia. Ooh, we're going to get silver. 2, 4, 2, 4, 5. Roll number 5. We got a silver. Cool beans. We got silver. At least it looks like it. 67. Got some kind of crazy shiny toning in the middle. And on the back, I think somebody did something to it. Did something. Almost like they tried to polish it out a little bit. But that's cool. I'll take it. Polished or not polished. Works for me. Silver number 1. Ooh, a 225.9. I'm hoping for a 40 in this one. I hope. Is that one in the middle? With some bonus stuff? We haven't got a 9 today with a silver in it. Oh, look at that. Look how bright that is. All right. Back-to-back rolls. 1967. That is just crazy. Hey, Hunting Southwest. Hi, Rick. How you doing? I'm assuming you're streaming tonight. Back-to-back rolls. That's twice that happened. Can we get back-to-back-to-back rolls? Let's see. 225. 4. We could have, but I don't think we did. It's nice to see. How you doing, Rick? Cool beans. You don't think we're going to get that average 4 box, but nothing in that one. Get a little more excited when you start seeing some silver come out right away. Got an ender. Okay. Well, go up. You'll give a good night tonight. Oh, we're going to get our second gold plated. Almost an ender again. Will this one be counter stamped? It will not be, but it is another bicentennial, much shinier gold. Our first one was more of a copper gold compared to gold, but that's pretty cool. Our second gold plated, non-counter stamp. That's awesome. All right, roll number 10, 225.6. Nope, don't see anything in that one. Oh, we could have a proof in the middle there, though. That could be a proof. Been fake today. Oh, we got another proof. Cool beans. Another one. Clad proof. 84 from San Francisco. That's awesome. Silver, gold, and proof. Oh, we still have that light roll. That's Say one thing, it's going to be a lot to beat our commemorative. So if we can beat our commemorative, whatever we find to beat that, it's going to be a good find if it comes out in this box. So yeah. Roll number 11, 225-7. Will it be lucky? We get our third 7 lucky today. I don't see it there. I'm going to say no. No. No go. 225-2. Look at this. That is not going to be silver, but what? I'm going to assume it's going to be chrome plated. We're going to find chrome and gold. We're going to find a chrome plated bicentennial. And that is Chromie Chrome. You think the same person did this? What are your odds? What's next? We got chrome, silver, we got gold. That is crazy. All right, 225-2. What else can we find? Wonder what else somebody threw away that somebody had, you know? Nothing in that one. 22. That's that 22 ender we had from Denver. $225-7. We got a chance at a lucky 7 again. Third time. Oh yeah, look at that. Third lucky 7 right there. Fifth one in. Cool beans. Almost looks like an ender, but that is not an ender. Boom, another 67. Nice. The edge does not make the face look the same, but yeah. Number 3, and roll number 14. Cool beans. All right, roll number 15, 225-5. Oops, almost came apart on me. No luck. That heavy roll's coming up in a couple. 225-5 again. Oh, look at this. Look at this. I don't want to get too excited, but do you see that? Do you see that thin edge? Do you see that thin edge? Do you see that thin edge? Oh my God, what do you think we have? This is going to be a thin silver. Barber, if that was seeded, I would say it would be darker. I think we have a Barber. We got a really thin Walking Liberty. I didn't even see it at first. I'm scared to look at it. I'm so freaking excited. Oh my God, what is it? It's going to be a Barber, dude. Are you kidding me? Slap me again. Oh my God, 1901. We got a Barber. Man, George, you're going to have to take a back seat now. Oh my God, we got a Barber. Look at that thin silver. Oh my God. 1901, Philadelphia. Somebody X'd his cheek. I don't care. Are you kidding me? This is a really cool box. Yeah, usually for some reason when you find it seated, it's a darker edge. Man, I was really hoping for my third seated. I've only ever found 2 so far. This is like the 5th or 6th Barber. Somebody X'd him. That is crazy, man. Crazy. Are you kidding me? We found the 1901. I was hoping it was going to be like 1899 or something like that. I like when you find an 1800s coin. Normally, when you find a Barber seated, it's going to be a normal weighted roll because it's usually a thin silver. So crazy, man. So crazy. What a crazy box. Man, I know somebody threw something away. And watch next week. We're going to get all new boxes, man. I hope not. I hope we get more of this stuff. Just give me one more week. Look at that. Back-to-back silver rolls again. And guess who's coming next? The heavy roll. We're going to have back-to-back silver rolls. Another 67. Somebody made a lot of these, but I will take them all day long. Are you kidding me? What is this? 23. Yeah, I opened that roll up. I didn't see it, but then I said, wow, that looks thin. Wow. Our heaviest roll, 226.6. Whew, man, we got a freaking barber. Sorry, but that's the way it comes now. I don't see anything. There it is. There it is right there. Just one in there. Guess who's coming to the town? All we need is a walk in Liberty now. We got a quads, man. 1954. Oh my God, Denver Benji, man. This box is crazy. Denver, 1954. All we need is for some reason, if we can get a, walk in Liberty, we'll get 4. We'll get quads. Oh my God. What are your odds? What are your odds? Well, I'm glad I saved this box for last, boy. Woo-hoo! Got another barber. Still waiting on my third seeded. Well, could have got 4 in a row, but I'm happy with 3 in a row. Right now, I just can't believe that, man. I see that thin silver. I know it's thin silver, but I'm worried it wasn't going to be. For some reason, it's going to be something stupid. 225.5. 1901 Philadelphia barber. Insane. You can imagine what else somebody threw away. Phew. I'm happy to have it. That is just insane. Can't believe somebody X'd his cheek like that. That is insane. I know there's no mint mark, but I never really did look close. No, there's no mint mark. Man, that is sick cool. Boom, 1909. Yeah, 1901. Somebody X'd his cheek. What is wrong with people? Man, that is cool. 30 rolls to go. This box is going to end. That's the only problem with it right now. Wow. That's 6 silver coins out of here, and we still have an ender. Plus another heavy roll. There's a 2021. There's a 225.6. Just think, any one of these rolls could have another barber in it. Or at least another 40%er. That looks like, oh, I don't think that is a 40. I don't know. It just looks like a dirty clad. I don't think that is silver. I think that's going to fool you. Yep, you got to watch them. That is just a dirty clad. Can you imagine that? Like, crazy. How much that coin is wore down to only be a 225 change, you know? That's thin silver. I don't get too many thin silvers, mate. All right, our only ender in this box, a 1965 40%er. Will it have somebody to go with him? Still haven't found the double roll yet with one, but still hasn't happened yet. 65. We found like 4 or 5 of these now. It's got the ring of death on it too for being on the end now. We found like 4 or 5 65s. This is the halfway roll right here. It's number 25. How about another silver back to back? Can we do another one? Next roll is going to be look at another 1965. I think somebody, look, you notice it's got the same brown on it. Same dump, same person. Crazy, huh? Back to back. I don't know if we're going to get back to back to back, but you never know. No, I am not complaining. This is a good day. It's a good day. Not every 24 counting this one. This is 24 to go. 24, Rick. We're almost there. Still got 56 minutes. You're okay. You want to eat supper? Should have thought about that when you woke up. God, this does it with me. Unreal. I hear it raining. I don't think it stopped raining. Right now we have one heavier one left, a 226.4, and we have that light roll. Where are we at? 2, 4, 6. We're at 8 silver coins for this box already. So 8. I'm going to see at least 9 with this one. So we did good. 20 rolls to go. Oh, there's another one. Boom. Still no double roll. Is this a proof? Yeah, we got a proof too. Hold on. We got an 81 proof. 81 proof. Is that a proof? No. A 67. Cool beans. Cool beanie beans. $225.3. There's one of them purple marked ones. We haven't seen that since that one box. Two 225.5s coming up. Oh, finally, I think that's a dirty one. That's a dirty one. That's silver. Thought we were going to get a double silver roll, but that is not going to be silver. Got to watch them. They're getting me excited for nothing. Another nice, look at it. It's got that brown on it. 65. Excuse me. Crazy. A lot of 65s today. Thought we almost had a double there, but. Ooh, another one. Ooh, we're going to get back to back to back. Because the next roll is going to, next roll is going to be heavy. I'm assuming there's a silver in it. What year do we have? A 67. Still no 1970 yet to complete the complete the whole thing. Our last heavy roll of the day, a 226.4. No ender. What will we have? I don't know. I don't see anything. It scares me. I see it. Yeah, it looks older, but I don't think it's a Walker. Could be a Benji, but it might be a Kennedy. Ah, Benji coming twice. 1954 again. This one's from Philadelphia. Boy, we're getting a whole collection here. I just hope we get more of it next week. That would be so nice. Insane. 16 rolls to go. 225.6. It's a good day. Commemorative George Washington, a Barber, Benji, Cruz, Kennedy, gold, silver, chrome. We've got chrome. 225.8. Let's hope it get an 8. Our first 8 with a silver. No, I don't think so. I was hoping we had a 9 finally. Got a couple stuck together. We'll put that aside for now. 14 rolls to go. 225.3. 225.3. 13 rolls to go. 225.3. That's just insane to get a Barber. I mean, you got all your minds to go. You get a Walker right now if you could, but there's no more heavy rolls. You can still get it seeded. You can get another Barber. I doubt it, but you never know, you know. What the heck? You imagine getting 2 Barbers in one crack or something? Oh, my God. Almost an ender right there. Yeah, that's silver. 225.4. Got that same brown on it. Another 65. 10 rolls to go. Our last chance for another lucky 7. 4 sevens. Quad 4s. No. We did get 3 lucky 7s today. That's good. All right, here comes our light roll. I really want to know what's in this roll. 223.6. I believe there's a foreign coin in it. I'll tell you one thing, if it's in there, I could have swore I felt an edge right about there, but I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. I'm going to have to do a die rotation. There's got to be something wrong with one of these coins. Something wrong with one of these coins. Ain't no way that this is going to get away with just a light planchet, I would say. But hey, I've been wrong before. There's something wrong with something here. There it is. I found it. It's a wore out planchet. It's a grease strike or something badly. I don't think this is just a pocket coin, but that thing is wore out. Oh my God, listen to it. It thuds like a magic coin. But it's not a magic coin. That is crazy. That is insane. That thing is so worn down. That is insane, dudes. That's what's wrong. I gotta weigh that one. I don't even know if that weighs, I don't even think that weighs 10 grams. I could. I know, I gotta waste the time. Yeah. Let's see what this goes. Yeah, I want to keep it going too, Rick, but it's almost over. How much does this weigh? 10.182. So this thing is like messed up bad. I know it's messed up, but why it's messed up? Grease strike. Definitely got that grease strike looking going on. I'm just going to set this right there for now. I'm going to put that away as, don't know. 225.6. For all we know, we're not going to get any more silver coins out of this box. But we're going to hope for at least one more out of the next 7 rolls. We have 7 to go. 225.1. Yeah, the heaviest rolls are 225.3. Lightest rolls are 224.8. So, yeah, no magic coin, no foreign either. I was surprised. I thought there was going to be a foreign coin in there, the way that was, edge was sticking out. But I got a funny feeling there's no more silver in this box. Every roll could have a silver. Any roll could have a thin silver. I don't think we're going to get any more silver now. Not to be negative or anything. That is a proof, dude. That is a beat up. Oh my God. Look at that proof. What the heck year is it? 1985? What? How can something that's supposed to be, yeah, it's a 1985. Be so pristine, get so messed up. It is unreal. That is our ugliest proof of the day. That is just bad, sad. That is just messed up. 4 rolls to go. 225.1. Can we get one more silver out of this box? We don't have to, but we all want to see one more. Just one more. Just one more. $225.3 is our heaviest roll left. Yeah, it's kind of funny how this is going to end out. 21. All those silver coins, and now we're going to get stuck right to the end now after that light planchet. Ugh. I was hoping for one more. Down the last roll luck. Last roll luck. 225.1 on an amazing box. And no silver. But you know what? I don't care. It was a good box. If somebody said you were going to get 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 silver coins out of a box. 2 were going to be a Benji and your barber. I say that's a pretty damn good box. I'll take it. I'll take 3 of them, actually. That's what the bottom of a good box looks like. I know it looks like a bad box, but it's a good box. Wow, we had a great day today. Wow, man, I was glad to get these gloves off and let my hands breathe. What did we do today? We did a lot, actually. Let me get this gum off of this one. There we go. That's off of there. Our Brinks boxes did produce no silver. They did produce some proofs and an 87. Our nicest proof. Hold on 1 second. I know. Just let me get this all straightened out. The beautiful 87 too. 254 Benjis. Man, we got Barber in the box. We got Kennedy. This looks more like a grease strike. Badly grease strike. That somehow got wore down. It's almost like a pocket coin. That was a grease strike is what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like. It's exactly what that looks like. It's crazy. All right, we got gold. We got silver. Thank you. We got chrome. We got everything. All right, I'm going to try to figure this out. I know. It takes my mind. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, we got 13 coins, silvers out of that box, along with 3 proofs. I'm going to try to figure. There's a lot going on here, but I'm going to figure it out. I didn't want to mix them up, but I guess we're going to now. Yeah, we did get a lot of 1965s, which is weird. Somebody must, because a lot of these were just brown. They have that brown. So you're definitely from the same dump. It's amazing we didn't see any of that on any of the 67s. The 67 has some kind of, almost like somebody started to polish it with something, or they got something on it. Almost feels like there's something on it. 67 and 65 was the number today. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 68. There's a beautiful 68, 64, 64, 68. Trying to figure this out. 66, 65, 65, 67. And we have a 64. 65. Beautiful proofs. They didn't make the cut of the other one. I'm getting there. 65s were the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. I think we only got 169. That's a pretty good day. Shame for that Elvis coin too. I mean, we did get a couple nicer proofs besides that one that I was trying to keep separate, and I don't know what I did with it. Okay, what did we get? Excuse me. Excuse me. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 20. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. We good? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So 29 silver coins. 29, right? Am I missing something? I'm missing something. No, I'm not. Okay. We did good. There's no doubt about it. Our oldest coin was a Barber 1901 from Philadelphia. Been X'd out, but I don't care. And it's a thin silver. That is crazy cool. This is like my 5th or 6th Barber at least. Philadelphia. There's no mint mark below the tail. So that is Philadelphia. She's been around. If this coin could talk, they'd probably put it in jail. A couple 1954s, Benjis. This one's from Philadelphia, and this one is from Denver. Man, we just didn't get a walk in Liberty to get the quads, but hey, I'll take it. I don't know. Which was our best find, the barber or this one here? This is a nice, we were talking about this coin, at least I was, and we ended up popping one out, commemorative. Last year, the Mint put in circulation, or Mint sets, a $50 made of silver. And they started the Nations of Immigrants in 86. Cool beans. Did find 490% Kennedys. This was the first year for Kennedy. 90% was the last year for 90%. First year for Kennedy. And then we did find 21 40%ers. This is the nicest one, 1968D. 40%, 21 of them. And we did find, I didn't want to mix up my proof. We did find 187 finally after weeks. Philadelphia, not intended for circulation. These are the only NIFCs that I keep, the 87s. But yeah, that was cool. Lots of proofs, but I don't remember which was the nicest one. I think it was this. Actually, it was this one. This 1990 actually came out of the Brinks box. We finally got something good. Well, actually, that came out of the Brinks too. So that was a good Brinks box, the last one, but that's pretty cool. So we ended up getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 proofs, clad proofs. We did get the one chrome plated. This was in the last box. All this stuff came in the last. This one did not. This one came as kind of gold plated. It's more like a copper plated than gold, but we would call it gold. Here's a real gold plated one, not counter stamped. This one was counter stamped. 1960 to 1980, 20-year anniversary of his presidency, but that was cool. And we did find an Elvis Presley. I'm going to try to clean that off. I don't know what somebody did to it. It's like the guitar or something over, because that is just wrong. Yeah. I forget what somebody said that was. Yeah. On an NIFC, Denver 2015. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That was a good hunt. I mean, unexpected. I mean, talking about this and actually popping it out at the same time within a couple rolls later. Boom, there it is. And then this sucker comes out. You never know what you're going to find. Thanks, Vincent. That's why we do it. Well, that's why I do it. You never know what you're going to find. You just never know. So, yeah, it's a shame that our light rolls just came up with a, I swear to God, we were going to get a foreign or a magic coin. I swear we were going to get a foreign, but somehow we got a grease-struck badly coin that's got wear to it, which it could be a pocket coin somebody had. And the other one that was light, our thumbnail was this one here. Still weighed like 10.1 something grams or something. I think it just has some wear to it for some reason. I'm going to look at it more, but I think that's all it is. Just a light planchet, 1998. It's like a Philadelphia. Yeah, those are the two light planchets. And that's it. That's all we found. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and 29. 29 silver coins. That's a good day. Plenty of proofs. 2, 4, 6, 8, 11 proofs. Elvis, 3 chrome, gold. Yeah, we did good. All right, I don't know what's going to happen next week. I just got a bad feeling that I'm just not going to get. I would love to see some of this dump next week, because whoever threw this away threw more than this away. So I'm happy to have some of it. There's no doubt about it. So fingers crossed we're going to get some of this dump next week. I guess I'll let you know. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for the next episode of the One Roll at a Time show. All righty then. Everybody enjoy your Memorial Day weekend. Hopefully it doesn't rain all weekend. You get something done. Have some fun. Something. So thanks for hanging out. Have a great week. And hopefully we'll see you again soon. Maybe next week. And Rick, have a good night tonight. Find lots of yummies.